Well, we've got a lot of Horry County agents here tonight. Samantha McDowell is a food safety and nutrition agent down there, and she's come to help us learn about something that we can easily prepare for a nice, relatively simple evening meal.
Absolutely. Tomatoes that we have today, you know, summertime is an excellent time to get fresh local tomatoes.
Certified South Carolina grown tomatoes.
Absolutely.
Because we know they're always fresher and always tastier.
Definitely. Fresher is always better. They're an excellent source of vitamin A and vitamin C. You get your antioxidant lycopene, which helps reduce your risk of prostate cancer.
Really?
They're also a good source of fiber.
Do you have fiber in tomatoes?
Yes, the skin is an excellent source of fiber. So whenever you're preparing your tomatoes, if you leave the skin on, then you'll get an extra dose of fiber.
Okay. Now, you've got two here. Why did you bring two? Is one preferable over the other?
Yes, whenever you're choosing your tomatoes, so whether you're going to the farmer's market, growing your own, or the grocery store, you want to make sure that you're getting firm tomatoes that are free of any kind of blemishes, bruising, anything.
Let's set that one down and show them how the top is a little bit kind of gougely looking. Yeah, okay. So we want a nice, big, firm tomato that's got a nice appearance.
Yes, and then whenever you bring it home, if you leave it out on the counter and just let it sit at room temperature to ripen up, you'll have a better flavor, just an overall better tomato.
Okay, the flavor will develop a little bit, so don't put it in the refrigerator, but let it sit out.
Yes, absolutely.
All right, and then once we've got them, I guess we need to do something with them. Is this where your cohort's going to come in?
She is.
Yes, so this is the season for tomatoes, and we have lots of tomatoes right now. A sauce is a great way to use them.
And Katie, you are at Clemson, isn't that right?
That is correct.
Doing food research up there.
Right, I'm getting my master's in food science.
Okay, wonderful.
Yeah, so we're making a very light spaghetti sauce or tomato sauce, and we'll simply begin by pouring oil into a very large pan because we're going to make plenty of sauce.
Okay, so I've got how much is this?
This is 2 tablespoons of olive oil.
Okay, so not much oil, just enough to kind of coat the bottom of my pan?
That is correct.
Okay, well I got that in.
Okay, and then we're gonna put a cup of diced onions.
Okay, and then you don't have to chop them up too little or anything. Just get them, okay.
Just a rough chop.
Okay, all right.
Okay, and this is going to saute for 2 minutes.
Okay, and I've got this on kind of medium-high. I want it to get kind of started at a pretty decent sort of heat. Okay, and you say I kind of want to sweat the onions? Is that
sweat until it looks translucent.
Okay.
And you can stir that around a little bit.
All right, okay. So after they develop that consistency, what's our next step?
We're going to add minced garlic, and this is about 4 cloves of garlic.
You like garlic.
I do like garlic. I think it adds great flavor.
Okay.
And this takes about 40 seconds until you smell the garlic.
Okay. Okay, well, and I'm even beginning to get some of that wonderful fragrance now. Okay, all right. And so once that happens, what should I do next?
The main part, you're going to add in the tomatoes.
Okay, this is a beautiful bowl of tomatoes, and you did not peel these.
I did not.
So they were easy to prepare.
It's very easy, and as you can see, it's a rough chop because I don't have excellent knife skills, but I think it adds to the rustic.
Well, it makes it look like it's homemade, don't you think?
Exactly.
Yeah, okay. And there's a little bit of nice juice that goes with that. Okay. And so now, it's still at a pretty high heat. Do I cut it down, or what should I do at this point?
We're going to bring this to a simmer, and then we're going to cut it to low.
Okay, all right, so I'm going to adjust the heat. All right.
And then we have a nice selection of herbs. We have basil, curly parsley, thyme, and oregano, and you're just going to grab that and you're going to throw it in the pot.
I don't have to get a chopping board out and just chop.
No, because the heat is going to just separate the leaves from the stem.
Okay,
so it's a really easy sauce.
All right, here goes.
It's really important before you do that too, just to make sure that you're rinsing your herbs thoroughly before to remove any dirt, bacteria, or anything that can be on it.
So you did that before.
Yes.
And did you do that with the tomatoes too?
Yes,
okay.
absolutely.
Oh, good. Okay. And I guess we all started out because the first time y'all ever came to see us, you know what you taught us to do.
Wash your hands.
Wash our hands.
That's the most important step.
Yeah. We think of those things so automatically, but sometimes it's good to remind us about it too. Okay. So these have been rinsed, and I'm just going to drop them in. Okay.
And you're going to take that lid.
Okay.
Cover it up, and it's going to cook for 30 minutes.
Do you have to stir it a whole lot?
No, sometimes I just leave it.
Okay.
You
so I've
can
got it
stir
on-
it occasionally.
Kind of a low, just a real low simmer, and it's just going to kind of
Come together.
do its own little
This is
thing.
super
All right.
easy.
Okay.
Super
and
easy
the smells
sauce.
already are just fabulous.
Yes.
But you're going to season it up a little bit towards the end, I think.
Yes. So after your 30 minutes are up,
So, okay. All right.
we have sugar, and it does not matter the order.
Okay. So we're going to put a
what we're
little
adding.
sugar in. Now, what does the sugar do?
It kind of just balances your tomato flavor.
Okay.
It adds a little bit of sweet note, but it really just rounds it off.
All righty.
And we also have ground pepper.
Yeah, we always have to have pepper.
Add a little
Okay.
kick to it.
Okay.
We have a salt.
Now, this is a very small amount of salt.
Yes, because I wanted the sauce to be a light summer dish.
I see.
didn't add
Okay.
salt. Just kind of makes things heavy.
Okay. All right.
And we have a little bit of balsamic vinegar,
Balsamic. Okay.
and that adds a little tang to it.
Oh, okay. Just I can kind of almost feel it right now. Those little that part of your mouth that responds to that.
And then we have crushed red pepper.
Whoa.
So we're gonna have a kick to the sauce.
Okay.
And I like spicy food, so
Okay.
I have a lot.
Okay. But again, this is all just a matter of personal preference, isn't it?
Exactly.
Okay.
So the key to this sauce is for you
Okay.
to taste it throughout and decide what you want to add to it.
So so I think that y'all actually kind of did a prototype before we got here, and and let's see what we've got, how it looks when it's the finished product. Oh, doesn't it look lovely? So you got a nice pasta, and I can see that the herbs have just kind of gotten down to just the perfect size to
Right,
enjoy.
so you see the particulates of the
Yeah,
herbs in there. So
yeah.
it just comes apart.
Okay, and then you
pot.
garnished with just a little bit.
Just a
It's
little
a
bit of
beautiful
parsley.
presentation, and really pretty simple, isn't it?
It is. It's very
Okay.
simple, quick and easy.
And you know, it's so nice to think about when we've got the things that our farmers have been growing, that we can go and use them and give our family, as you said, these are things that are really very nutritious with a lot of health benefits.
Definitely.
Now, if I wanted to get a whole bushel of tomatoes and make some of this, could I put some of it in like those little freezer bags and put it up in the freezer and things like that?
Yes, so just this recipe alone makes a lot of sauce, and you can put it in the fridge in a Ziploc bag, and it will last up to a week, or you could put it in a freezer Ziploc bag and stick it in the freezer.
All right.